There were whispers, faint but persistent, that a few humans had outlasted the purge. Our mission was simple: track them down and erase their existence from the cosmos. Standing on the bridge of the starship Eclipse, I stared out at the endless expanse of space, the stars flickering like ancient memories. The celestial compass, a sacred relic handed down by the Luminary Council, hovered before me, its light casting intricate patterns in the air. It held the secrets of the universe and pointed to places yet unseen. Centuries ago, humanity stood trial before the intergalactic tribunal. They were judged in absentia, their fate sealed by the cold logic of the cosmos. The charges, their insatiable expansion, reckless consumption of resources, and an unyielding penchant for conflict. The verdict was clear: humanity was a threat to the cosmic balance and had to be eradicated. There was no defense, no plea for mercy, just the undeniable truth, data that chronicled their destructive impact on the galaxy. Thus, the decree was issued: humanity would be wiped from the annals of existence. The responsibility of executing this grim sentence fell to us, the Eclipse enforcers of the Luminary Council. We were not motivated by hatred or bloodlust, but by duty, a solemn obligation to preserve harmony in the stars. As we carried out the purge, there was no joy, only a deep sadness. Each human life extinguished was a constellation of dreams and potential now lost forever. In the beginning, the chaos was overwhelming. Human ships scattered like frightened birds, their crude but powerful weapons flaring in the void. Yet, we hunted them down one by one, ending their defiance. Their resistance, though futile, was a testament to their indomitable spirit. Even as they faced inevitable doom, their will to survive burned bright. A millennium has passed since the purge began. Peace now reigns across the galaxy, but one task remains unfinished. Rumors linger in the shadowy corners of spaceports, and strange anomalies are detected by deep space probes. A few human ships may have escaped our grasp during the initial chaos. I turned to my second-in-command, Nova. Her presence was as elusive as the dark matter that binds the universe together, her gaze as distant as the stars themselves. She had been with me since the beginning, her resolve unshaken even in the darkest of times. "The compass," I said, gesturing toward the holographic star map. "It's our last hope. The luminaries have never led us astray." Nova nodded, her expression thoughtful. "It's hard to believe, Commander. Could humans have survived this long, hidden among the stars?" I sighed, sharing her doubts. "There's only one way to find out." The Eclipse trembled as we engaged the hyperdrive, the stars bending around us. The celestial compass guided our path, leading us toward the faint echoes of a race thought extinct, a race we were sworn to eliminate. As the distant suns blurred into streaks of light, I couldn't help but wonder what we would find at the end of this journey: desperate survivors clinging to the vestiges of hope, or the final defiant embers of a species refusing to die. A shiver ran down my spine. Despite the weight of our mission, for all their flaws, I couldn't help but admire the resilience of humanity. One thing was certain: we were venturing into the unknown. The ghost of a species we were duty-bound to extinguish lingered in the dark corners of space. From the perspective of the SS Odyssey, hidden within the cosmic abyss, I stood contemplating our fate. The celestial compass, once a symbol of our greatness, now held the key to our survival. Ages ago, the trial by the Intergalactic Tribunal took us by surprise, a clandestine operation carried out without our knowledge or consent. But we weren't entirely unprepared. Rumors of conspiracy and impending doom had circulated among us for years. We knew our rapid rise had threatened the established order and stirred fear among the older races. We were the newcomers, too bold, too powerful, and too unpredictable for their liking. We had felt the unspoken tension, noticed the silent exclusion from galactic affairs, and seen the covert glances and veiled threats. Even as the tribunal plotted our demise, we were crafting our own plan for survival. We were human after all, we wouldn't go down without a fight. A daring plan was set into motion as the tribunal passed its verdict. We prepared for the great exodus. Our best minds studied the celestial compass, charting a course to the unexplored regions of the galaxy. We would become nomads, the last remnants of our kind. As the sentence was announced, a shadow fell over humanity. But unbeknownst to the Tribunal and the Eclipse, a significant portion of our fleet had already disappeared into the dark void. Guided by the celestial compass, the ships left behind were not abandoned. They were manned by brave volunteers ready to face the eclipse and buy time for the rest of us, guardians of our future. On board the Odyssey and her crew were not the last of us, we were the watchers on the wall, the protectors of humanity. While we stood guard here, millions of our kind lived in blissful ignorance in the farthest reaches of the galaxy, unaware of the cosmic game unfolding around them. The thought brought a strange satisfaction. The Eclipse thought they were winning, but we held the advantage. Our spies within the Luminary Council fed us information, whispers of the Eclipse's plans. Little did they know, the seeds of deception had been planted within their own ranks. A sudden chime interrupted my thoughts, a sense of foreboding settling over me. I answered the call, my heartbeat echoing in my ears. "They are coming," the voice on the other end said, fear barely hidden beneath a determined tone. Our spy within the council was risking everything to warn us. "The Eclipse has the compass. They are coming for you." We knew this day would come. The Eclipse was the council's executioner, and they were closing in. But we were ready. This was part of the plan. The Odyssey was a decoy, a sacrificial lamb meant to keep the Eclipse chasing shadows while humanity thrived in the hidden corners of the galaxy. As I looked at my crew, each one prepared to lay down their life for our kind, I knew we would succeed. We would make the Eclipse believe they had won. We would make the ultimate sacrifice to protect humanity. The game was far from over. The Eclipse was coming, but they were walking into our trap. Little did they know, they were the ones being manipulated. The final chapter of humanity's story was unfolding, and the Luminary Council had yet to realize they were not the puppet masters but mere players in the grand theater of the cosmos.